So in my previous video, we had some fun with the brass knuckles, where we were running around, turning into prime Mike Tyson, absolutely beating the living hell out of every zombie in sight. We even flicked on the masochist card to make it that bit more tricky for us, and let's just say we dealt with ourselves or handled ourselves quite good, to be brutally honest, because we came up against a butcher, which I wanted to find, and with their blade arms and with my brass knuckles, I wanted to see who would win in a fight with the masochist card on. And let's just say I dealt with that butcher quite swiftly and quickly. But in today's video, we're going to be turning off the masochist card. That is currently disabled and is not on at the moment. And we're going to be trying out the other akimbo style weaponry, or two-handed style weaponry. I know it might be a bit confusing because there is two-handed weapons like the axe or the baseball bat or etc. But these are akimbo two hands, so things that are separate. So as you can see, we have two brass knuckles here. And believe me if I'm wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I think the other akimbo style weapons are the katars, the crescent blades, and then the slaughtering claws. Sadly, I couldn't find any superior slaughtering claws. Jesus Christ, I'll get out there eventually. I couldn't find any superiors, and I couldn't find any other ones apart from this one here, which is uncommon, sadly. But what I have here on this weapon wheel is some katars, obviously brass knuckles, crescent blades, and obviously the slaughtering claws, which all have similar style upgrades or modifications on them. And then I have three vanilla versions of the crescent blade, the brass knuckles, and the katars, which have no modifications on at all. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be putting each of them to the test. Here we are on the Solar DLC map, where I'll be running around fighting all different types of zombies, butchers, screamers, slobbers, you name it. We'll be gunning for them all, and we're going to give each of these weapons a scale or a score between 1 and 10. 10 being really great and 1 being absolutely trash. So let's get out of this compound, fight some zombies, and see which weapon is the best. Now, I've said this in my previous videos, the brass knuckles to me are my favourite weapon in the whole of the game, so I'll try and be unbiased here. But of course, it might be tricky because I do love these weapons. So before we find some zombies and get in some fighting, oh god, that was a bit weird. As you can see here, we have three modified weapons, which are very similar upgrades, as you can see. Down below there. The only one that hasn't got a similar one is the katars, because that came with, I think, the pistol one. I don't know what exactly upgrade that pistol one has, the enhanced upgrade, and the rest are like lightweight and slaughter, and then also skilled on the remainder of them. And this one also has the slaughter, high impact, and then a slasher thing. And then these ones are vanilla, of course, like I've said before. So first, what I'll be doing, oh Jesus, okay, this gives us a good test, is the brass knuckles, which we are so used to. And let's go ahead and see how these fend against a whipper. Obviously, once we get up to speed, she is no match for the brass knuckles. If we carry on swinging, and there we go, she's been dealt with. Lost a bit of health there, but if we go up to a normal zombie and start punching, boom, 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 boom. God, yeah, these things are amazing. Oh, and when you do a heavy shot and they're about to attack, you can send them with a massive stagger. Oh, tactical sword, I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. So, what other things we got down here? Poor little zombie on the floor. Shocking walker. Not walking anymore, are you, friend? What the hell's that? What did it drop? A wire. Okay, nothing special then. Right, what other special zombies we got around with the brass knuckles? What we're going to be doing is using we're going to be using this skilled weapon or this upgraded weapon, then we're going to switch over to the bare bones. Oh, we have a mutator. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Maybe a mutator that just didn't mutate in time. Looks to be you. Is that another whipper? No. God, this thing looks... Okay, some runners over here, some walkers. Ah, just outmatching them. Just outskilling them completely. So we fought a whipper there. Is there any other special type of zombies? Oh my god, what was that? Was that a butch? Was that a burster? Did I not realise it? Apparently so. Boom, 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 boom. Stay down, boy, because you will get beaten within an inch of your life. Right, so we do want... Okay, there's a burster there. We don't really want to fight those. They're not really that skillful to fight. And also found a skill card recently. What the hell's that? Metal cash box. Oh, nice. I found myself a new skill card recently, which basically, well, prevents any zombies from holding on to me. So when they grapple, they just instantly slip off. Or as soon as when we go into the grapple animation, they just slip off straight away. So here we have a mutator. Are we gonna mutate? We're gonna mutate. Oh, we have a butcher as well. Okay, maybe I'll... Yeah, okay. So it mutates when I don't want it to mutate. So this is going to be a challenge. Okay, butcher. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, then. Come on. Oof. Boom. Oh, my God. I forgot they had a swing and a slam. Oh, staggered. Staggered. This is what I love about these weapons. Staggered. Then you just swing. Then you just swing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, just... This is what I mean. These things... This is why I made a video dedicated to these things. These things are just an absolute beast of a weapon. Absolute beast. Now, let's switch over to the brass knuckles, which don't have anything on them. Bare bones of vanilla. Very, very nice. Let's see what these ones can do. And then let's give it a score out of 10. Here we have a screamer. It's going to blow it away. And then... Ooh! Oh, God. Dealt with that sucker easily. Easily. Okay, we're getting electrocuted to shit here. Slobber here. Oh, we have a special type of slobber here. What's this? Burger 66 driver. Maybe this one isn't really a fair comparison. Okay, he's got a big ass backswing. Okay, we're dealing with him. He's vulnerable. He's vulnerable. Oh, dealt with him. What's he dropped? Keys? No keys? Keys? I think he dropped keys. Maybe he dropped keys. I don't know. But anyway, I think that is enough experience with these weapons. I've experienced these enough already. The brass knuckles are some of the best in my eyes in the game. And I've got to give this a solid 9 out of 10 for the first weapon we use. I wanted to get these out of the way because I know what these can do. I know how good they are, even without upgrades on them. So, let's switch over to the next weapon, which is the crescent blades. Now, of course, I'll be using the upgraded ones first and then comparing them against the non-upgraded ones. So we have very similar to the brass knuckles, but we have some double kind of slicing mod enhancements compared to the blunt ones that are obviously on the knuckles because they're not blades. But we will be getting rid of this burster because he says that we're getting rid of this burster. There we go. And we'll pick up some normal zombies to start off with. Okay, so, well, that one definitely melts zombies quicker. I haven't really used these weapons mostly before. It doesn't stagger them. I would like to have a bit more of a stagger effect because I do like to get rid of zombies quickly. But to be fair, with how quick these things slice up zombies, you don't really need a stagger. Similar to how the brass knuckles have that impactor style mod on them. So let's pick on some other zombies, some shockers here. Probably not a good combination, water and electricity there. Have we got any special types of zombies? So it does send them into a bit of a stagger animation. Not mega, I'd say. So here we have a walker. Whoa, that died straight away. Okay. Probably could have let it mutate. That would have been helpful for my testing here. Let's find some special type of zombies. Ah, Mrs. Screamer. She wakes everybody up. Okay, so this is the pot. Okay, whoa, okay. I'm sure that was way quicker than the brass knuckles there. That was way quicker. Okay, I'm liking these. I haven't really used these. Surprisingly, I've not actually used these properly before because, again, before I ever did my second playthrough after losing my game save on this, I'm not really dove into other weapons too much, but these are pretty good. What I want to do is find another special type of zombie, like this whipper. She'll do. I want to try and get close. Try and get the hands flying. Yo! Oh my god, that melted her. And they're the same level, by the way. Just to show you the comparisons here. Okay, he's blown up anyway. To show you the comparisons here, these are all level 26 weapons. So there's no difference in weapons or anything in the levels of the weapons we're dealing with here on this test. That absolutely melted that whipper there. And whippers sometimes can be quite tricky to deal with in close range as well, because they knock you back when they whip you. But what we're doing now is we'll switch over to the vanilla crescent blades. We've got a volcanic or voltic screamer here. And we'll just be... You know what? Even the bare bones one is doing well. And when the hands get flying, they don't stop. Woo! Oh, just amazing. Just amazing. There's no other word for it. These things are up there with the brass knuckles, and I haven't used them that much. I do like the stun effect more. So, oh, we have another whipper here. Oh, nice. We can test out the vanilla ones on this one now instead of the enhanced one. Or the upgraded one. Okay, so maybe she's being a bit ignorant here. Okay, shit. I'm going to heal. Okay, yeah, when we get them flying, you know, it really whittles down the health quite quickly. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. Quite happy indeed. Right. Now I've dealt with some other of these zombies. Let's see what this slobber can do before we rate these weapons. Oh, just Jesus, man! What is wrong with these? These things are insane. Oh my god! I didn't realize they were going to be so good. So, time to give myself a score out of 10 on the crescent blades, upgraded and not upgraded. I'm going to give these... I'm not going to lie, I'm going to give these a 9.5. Like, I do like the kind of the satisfaction with the brass knuckles, where the blunt hittingness, or the blunt sound effect and the blunt damage it does to the zombies. But as for effectiveness and speed to match or rival the brass knuckles, these things are a 9.5 usability. Brass knuckles, like I've said, will be my favorite, still my favorite weapon in this game because, like I said, I just like the blunt effect. But these things are crazy. So a 9.5 for the crescent moon. We have a butcher on me at the moment, so I'm actually going to switch over to the next weapon, which is we're going to use the slaughter claws. So we only have a upgraded version. We don't have the vanilla version of these things. So apologies for that. So what we're going to do is just test out these against another fellow bladed human or bladed zombie or creature, which is of course the butcher. There's that skill card going into effect called Zombies Can't Grab on Told to us. So not much staggering effect here. Very much not a staggering going on, but we can obviously get our attacks through. And there we go. That's another... Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Oh, whoa. So, well, okay then. That definitely picked up in speed when we killed the butcher. But it looks like when we're in a crowd of zombies, these things do speed up almost as quick as the crescent blades. So that butcher took a bit more longer to kill. So not as effective. Like I said, I'm very much aware these are an uncommon weapon type. I really wish I did have a superior. So I'm not too sure how to actually properly grade this one. But like I said, oh shit. God, nearly oh my god, okay. Jesus, God, that was almost died from water then. Water, not good to die in a zombie game from water, I guess. We have a runner here. Oh, we have a slobber that's popped out of the ground. Let's try it on the slobber, shall we? Okay, let's dodge those. There we go, to speed. No, kind of just put this there. Okay, push him off and finish him off with one little slash. So eventually these things do get up to speed. But what I am going to do, I'm going to mark these down as a no contest. And the reason why I'm going to mark these down as a no contest is because I just don't have any superior slaughtering claws. And the rest are superior and the rest are higher damaging, even at the vanilla. Well, they're similar power output, but they're going to have a higher damage output to some degree than these things here, even though this is actually more. The uncommon one, if I did have some superior, then I would grade this. But if I was to give it an unofficial one to not kind of skew the rankings here, I would give these a solid 7 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it a 7 is I feel like they could be a bit more quicker. And the reason why I say that is because they take a bit of time to get sped up, but I think I don't know if this is different with the superior weapon. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section below. If I had a superior weapon, I feel like I might be able to speed up the fast hands with these weapons and they'll be more effective. But let me know in the comment section below what you think of the slaughtering claws. Now, as I'm being chased by a mutator and a fast runner zombie, we're going to switch over to our final weapon, the upgraded version, which is the katars. So let's deal with these runners, which that was very, very easy. And let's deal with this mutator, shall we? Okay, well, we just got hit there. And we got slobber near us as well. Okay, yo, whoa, chill. Okay, maybe we need to deal with this slobber first. Okay, not as fast as the other ones. Bit more... Okay, now they get a bit faster there, so they do pick up in speed. But would I say they pick up in speed to a significant amount, which I like them? Probably not. They deal with normal zombies quite well. I mean, satisfying score. Oh, that was brutal. Did I leave a hole in its head? No. But, jeez, I felt like I did. So, yeah, these things are quite interesting. I never know where these, like, weapons are... Well, is this actually a real originating weapon? Because, like, it's, like, got blades on the end, hasn't it? And then it's got, like, I don't know if it's a canister in the middle. Obviously, I've got upgrades on it, which make it look like... Or make it have the blades on the sides. But, yeah, these things are quite intriguing. We've got a firestorm slobber here. If we just dodge him. Okay, yeah, so they're not that fast. They're not as fast as I'd like them to be as an akimbo weapon. But do they still damage in quick succession? Of course they do. They're a double-handed weapon. You're going to have double fists flying all the time. And they're all right. They're all right. They're not the best, but they're all right. So, let's switch over to the vanilla versions. So these are what they look like without the blades and all the contraptions on it. Still a superior weapon. Yeah, they're alright. Maybe okay. Yeah, maybe that was not a great zombie to do that on. But they feel alright. They feel quite fine to me. Let's see if we can find some other special type of zombies, like this screamer. Let's interrupt her scream. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't stagger that much. No, so it doesn't stagger. Oh, got shot. Okay. Okay, whoa. Jesus, definitely is a shocking runner, isn't it? Okay, maybe I can't get through there. Yep. Dodged. Right, I don't want to deal with any... Maybe I've got to deal with you, because they'll just keep chasing after me, won't they? Okay, that one was being dealt with. Have we got any more special type of zombies? Okay, we have got another runner here. God, jeez, man, chill. You can go back to being in a festival or something, yeah? Festival season after all. Oh, wow, that one-shotted it. That one-shotted it. Right hook to the jaw. God, what did I walk on there? Something. There's a slobber nearby? There is. Let's see what the slobber has to offer again. Hoping I was going to get like another butcher or something, but maybe we don't have any nearby. Okay. Stagger it with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright, that's not too bad. Let's find one more non-slobber / screamer type zombie. Either a butcher or maybe a crusher might do. I mean, that's another screamer over there I can see. So a mutator. No, I've already kind of dealt with a mutator with these things, I think. It's got to be some sort of butcher or crusher around here. So there is already a mutated muta, but you know what I mean. Over there. Is there anything else? Maybe a whipper might be a good shot. Here is the boy. Come at me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am the better. The better. Oh, that's a critical hit. Critical. He's got him. Oh, easy peasy, mate. That was not too bad. Not too shabby with these things. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I think that's going to be the scoring up and over. I'm going to give these weapons, in fact, I think I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving them an 8 out of 10 is because they're just not my style. They don't really get as quick as I want them to get up to. They do get a bit quicker, but not really any quicker when you attack zombies in a quick succession. I would like them, obviously, like I said, a lot more quicker than I would. But again, you can't win everything. But again, I will come back to again. That wasn't even English. I will come back to it again that, of course, the brass knuckles for me are my favourite weapon in the game. But if there was to be a clear winner out of the scoring, I'm going to have to give it to the crescent blades. These things are insane. When you get up to speed, I think even it might be the same speed as brass knuckles or even a touch faster. With obviously the upgraded ones, if you get them upgraded in the right way, you can do some damage. Yes, you don't knock them off balance because these have impactor mods on it, but with these different mods and upgrades on it, you will absolutely destroy any special normal zombie in your path. So, the winners for me in this video are going to be the crescent blades. Now, let me know in the comment section below which one of these akimbo style weapons are your favourite. Is it the brass knuckles, the crescent blades, the slaughter claws, or the katars? Let me know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe, much would be appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!